Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make this video to tell you guys what I've been up to. Why haven't I been posting as much? And just some random things that I've been thinking about. So the last video I posted was about 3 weeks ago, November 3rd. And I've been thinking about posting a video for a couple weeks, but I just don't really have like the motivation, and I feel exhausted after work, and I just don't really feel like doing anything, even talking to a camera for 5 minutes. And the biggest thing that's been going on in my life is I've been spending more time with my friend Katie and her family. So on top of my 40-hour work week, I go pick up one of my friend's daughters from daycare, and then I'll go back to their house, and she's got 2 daughters, and I watch them till like 5:30, unless her husband gets home early, then I can leave. But by that point, it's dark outside, and I don't want to do a damn thing. So I've kind of been using that as an excuse. And I know it's not an excuse, because there are days where I don't pick her up. There are days where I don't have like appointments or whatever, and I just don't feel like making a video. And I really don't want my channel to die. I obviously still want to share my thoughts, opinions, feelings, whatever, on different life things. And yeah, I have tons of ideas written down, and I could totally just pick one from a hat and just do it. But like, a part of me feels like I need to feel like I want to talk about a particular topic, or like I'll research it a little bit more, I'll write down notes, and then I can do a video. And I just haven't been feeling like doing any of that. I don't want to do the research. I haven't even been journaling. And that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. So I am still going to therapy. I went back last month, and then last week I had my second session back. And I'm glad that I'm back in it, because I definitely feel like I'm allowing myself to fall off in a little bit, in a way, if that makes sense. I have noticed definitely within the last week with Thanksgiving that I've been saying yes to things that I don't want to do. And I've just been trying to be a people pleaser when I just feel exhausted and I don't feel like doing these things. And I wanted to kind of talk about that for a couple minutes. So now that I have my friend Katie, we have become extremely close. And she is constantly asking me to hang out, to come over, do this, do that. And I'm not going to complain, because I have asked for a friend like her for a really long time, And I finally feel like I have the friend that I've needed. And I'm going to try to not get emotional. But with that, a part of me still feels like if she asks me to do something, I feel bad if I say no, or I feel bad if I turn her down, or, you know, I don't want to lose her friendship. I don't want her to be like, oh, well, you're kind of a shitty friend, because you know what? I've been told that multiple times, and I do agree that I have been a shitty friend in the past, but I also feel like the other person wasn't a saint. So I've been really trying to focus on my friendship with Katie and trying to really like ask myself, what would I need in a friend? You know, if she's struggling with her mental health, I'll ask, what would I want her to do if I was in that situation? So I kind of feel like she's been kind of doing that for me too. And that has been great. And I'm not scared that she's gonna like leave my life if I tell her no, I can't do something. But I like to be included in things, and a lot of times if I'm included, I'll chicken out or I won't do it, and then I don't get invited again. And I think maybe that's another reason why I'm doing, you know, people pleasing and saying yes to everything, because I don't want her to stop asking me to do things. At the moment, I just have been wanting my alone time. And like Thanksgiving was this last week. I went to my mom's on Thanksgiving Day. She lives 2 hours away from me. So I drove 2 hours there, hung out with her for a couple hours, and then I drove 2 hours back home. And I told Katie that I would stop over because she was kind of struggling with some family things. So I told her I'd stop over when I got back and just kind of cheer her up a little bit. And I was only there for like 30 minutes, an hour, I don't even remember. And then Friday, what did I do on Friday? I don't think I did anything on Friday. Oh, we were supposed to go to this thing in one of the towns over, but I decided I didn't really want to go to it. And Katie didn't go either. And then Saturday, I woke up and my fiance and we had plans for Thanksgiving at his parents', which is an hour and 15 minutes south from where we live. And I just woke up and I did not want to go. I was feeling like kind of negative, and it doesn't help that I was PMSing. So I get a little crazy the week before my period. And I just didn't want to go to this event. I just don't feel any connection towards his family. I feel like they always paint us in a bad light, and I just don't want to be a part of that. But I don't know, I felt bad for not going, you know, because that's kind of shitty to bail out on the day of, you know. And I totally could have said I wasn't feeling good or whatever, and my fiance told me that if I really didn't want to go, I didn't have to go. But I didn't want to be the asshole that cancels an hour before it starts, you know what I mean? So I just told myself we're not going to be there very long, and I can make it through. And I did go, and it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't enjoyable. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I definitely feel like I have been feeling too tired to like even clean. I've been feeling too tired to even journal about my thoughts and my feelings. And I don't know, I just don't want to do it, you know. But then a part of me knows that the more that I keep working on myself, journaling, self-care, bettering things in my life, I know that that will help my life improve. I've just been in this weird rut lately, and I feel like talking about it helps, so that's why I'm telling you. And another thing that I've noticed the last couple days is that my mood has been extremely low, and I know how easy it is for me to get in this cycle of negative thoughts and like just being a bitch. And it's really easy to get in that cycle when things are not going right in your day. And I feel like the last 3 or 4 days, just little things, like I'll drop something, or I'll have a stain on a shirt that I was gonna wear. Just little things that really kind of irk me. But today, you know, something inconvenient happened, of course, and I thought to myself, if I can just work through that in a positive way and not react in a negative way, that's gonna help me like improve myself, and it's gonna help me move up, you know. With prices of everything going up, I definitely feel stressed about buying gifts for people and really being able to like buy anything besides bills, you know. I just feel like can't even really afford to do very many fun things anymore. And the other morning I was thinking about it, and I was talking to my fiance about it, and I just started crying, and I was like, this sucks. Like, I want to get people gifts, but I feel like I can't even get them the minimum. And you know, it's not like I'm trying to spend $100 on each person. I'm just thinking of like a $20 or $30 gift card, you know. And I know it's not a lot, but it's like the minimum of what I feel like I could give. And obviously I would only want to give to people that I care about and that care about me. But yeah, money has been a struggle. My fiance just got a second job, and a part of me thinks, oh, I should get a second job too. But at the same time, like, really shouldn't have to. There's people out there who don't even have a single job. And there's people out there who have 5 jobs. And it's just kind of ridiculous to me to think about. And I just need to remember that Christmas isn't about like spending all your money on people. It's just about being thankful and being grateful for what you do have and the people that you have, and And it sucks being in this like lack mindset of like I don't have enough money, because I feel like that mindset keeps you in the lack mindset. Kind of like the law of attraction. If you know anything about that, Google that or YouTube that, the law of attraction. There's tons of videos about that. What you think about is what your life is going to be. You know, that's not even half of it. You know what I mean? So I really want to improve certain things in my life. A couple things that I want to improve is I want to journal more, and I want to try to meditate more, because I always hear that meditating is just creates magic, and I really struggle with like sitting down in the quiet and like just sitting there. But like last week, I watched this tarot reader, and he said meditation's easy. You just sit there and don't even think about anything. But my mind is like, well, that's boring, and I need to think about stuff. But in order to like manifest the things that I want, I need to be in silence and let answers come to me. And I don't know, all this might sound crazy to you, and that's fine, because it would probably sound crazy to my fiance. He does not believe in like tarot, spiritual readings, anything like that. And a part of me does, deep down, you know. I think there's more to it than meets the eye. So, yeah. I think that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. This is just going to be like a life update thing. And hopefully I will feel more motivated to start making regular videos again. I would love to know what you guys want me to talk about. What you want to know my opinion about. Really whatever. I'm open for suggestions. I'm open for questions you want to ask, as long as we're all being respectful. Yeah. So that is going to be the end of my video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a happy holiday season.